Hey guys, welcome to Homebody Podcast. I am your host Gilly with my beautiful co-host
Dorothy.
and we are here and you guys are watching another episode. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Guys.
And let's get into this episode.
Welcome to the Homebody Podcast with Gilly and Dorothy.
Big energy. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Hey everyone, welcome to Homebody Podcast.
As you can see, today we have a special guest.
We have a little guest.
Tell them your name.
My name is Kaylin.
All right.
Caitlin Marie.
My dad and my mom, I know you know them all the time.
Yeah, they know us.
Yeah, so today's a special episode. It's the first time how would you say what Kaylin is, the background roadie of our podcast. She's the one that kind of like lets us know like it's not recording anymore.
Oh yeah, she is.
So yeah, this is the first time that she's actually in front of the camera.
She's like the executive
Director.
background. And she wanted to wear the headphones.
Yeah, so she could hear everything.
She could hear everything.
Because you can hear me.
Well, I went to a class.
Wait, we haven't talked about it yet.
Hold on. Daddy's gonna ask you some questions, and then we could talk about it. Yeah.
So, first of all, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in,
Yes.
and definitely you guys have been a tremendous help. Let's get in today's episode. Like I said, my name is Gilly with my beautiful co-host Dorothy. That is the wifey, the baby mama. And speaking of baby mama, this is how this one was here.
Hey. You're small.
Yeah. Well, a long time ago I was small. Not right now. I'm just like growing up like fast.
You are growing up really fast.
Well, I'm gonna turn 6.
You're gonna turn 6, yes. So the reason why our daughter is here because Kaylin Marie started kindergarten.
She started kindergarten today.
Yes.
Yay.
And she's in her pajamas because we're going to do this little segment. And
Yes.
she's going to bed.
Yep. So.
I know my mom and dad are going to bed. I'm the mom.
Okay, baby. Hold on. When you hold the mic. Like we said, our daughter has started kindergarten. This is her second year in school. She was in pre-K last year. And now she's in kindergarten. So we want to kind of put her on the podcast, ask her how it was, and then just kind of talk with you. So you're just talking with mommy and daddy. This time you have cool microphones and headphones that you can hear everything. So you went to school today, right?
Yeah, but I'm kind of nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I'm just nervous about the kids. Like, there's like one kid being mean, they're like being mean, so I just don't like when they're like fighting to each other. I just like when they're being nice to me.
So the kids were fighting like with you or like with other kids?
Like kind of for other kids, but not like like Bella and like anybody.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So we're gonna talk about kinder, starting your first day of school. Can you still hear me? Yeah? Okay, talking about kinder, your first day of school. You woke up really early, right? Were you tired this morning?
No, I have like sometimes when I wake up, I just have like sleepy girls because I just don't want to wake up.
You're like your Thea who doesn't want to wake up for school.
Wait, what should we doing or Abby?
Yeah, Theorina.
Oh,
Theorina doesn't want to wake up for school.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to wake up in the
Abby
morning,
did.
but yeah.
Well, she has to wake up herself now, Uncle Jesse, because he's just sleepy all the time.
You know, they got to work. They got to make that money.
So you had to wake up super early today?
Yeah.
How did you feel? Were you
Were you like nervous or anything going to school?
Oh, no, I wasn't nervous. I was like happy the whole time because I missed my like teacher.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to hug her and say hi and everything. So I just missed her. So I just like her.
Yeah, you have a new teacher this year, right?
Oh yeah, and a different one. I have like a lot.
Different friends. You made new friends.
Well, I will miss Bella all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, how was your teacher? Was she nice to you?
Yeah, she was nice. Her name is.
Let's talk about your outfit today. What was your outfit today at school? Because you had it all planned out for what you wanted to wear. What did you want? What did you wear today to school?
I ordered a princess shirt.
Princess shirt. Yeah.
And then princess shoes because my I was like I got my princess shoes but my grandma bought me. I just picked them. They're like so nice. They're right there by the staircase.
I see them. Yeah, they're super nice. They're pink and sparkly, and they have all the princesses on it.
Bro, Stella, stop scratching yourself like a baby.
And then what pants did you wear?
Yeah, what pants did you wear?
I like pink.
Pink ones. So you're all pinked out today.
Pink
Yeah, because sometimes I like pink.
Yeah. Pink is your favorite color?
Stella, stop.
Is pink your favorite color?
Yeah, but I like blue and gold.
Blue, gold, and pink. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. What did you eat for lunch today?
Pineapple, blueberry with whipped top, cucumbers with chocolate milk, and then I ate applesauce and grilled cheese.
Okay. Wait, let's talk about this.
The combination.
Yes. That is a rowdy combination. So you had grilled cheese
Oh,
Yeah.
and tater tots.
and tater tots. Okay, so you had grilled cheese, tater tots, main entree.
Yeah.
And you had blueberries, pineapple, chocolate milk, applesauce,
And cucumbers.
and cucumbers.
They've been pretty good.
I mean, you ate good, but does your stomach hurt?
Well, it didn't hurt like not that much.
Not that much?
No.
Okay. And then you had all your snacks today, too, that
Yeah,
Gigi got you,
and
right?
Yeah,
there was nothing left.
You ate all your snacks?
I pink Pringles, rainbow muffins, and I ate rainbow crackers.
Your animal crackers?
But it was like white and purple.
I know, I was kind of like, I saw Mommy pack them, and I was like, that's a lot of snacks for Kaylin to eat, but I guess you ate them all. Did you share with anybody?
Well, my teacher said this, don't share it because it's your own.
Okay. Did everybody have their own snacks?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Did you make any new friends?
Yeah. I made
Put the microphone to you. Yeah.
I put Aaron, Isabella, Aaron, still Aaron, and Isabella, Bella, and I don't know who else.
Oh, that's
So
good.
it was just Aaron and Bella and Isabella today.
Mhm.
Sorry.
These are kids from her old class that she saw, that she recognized the faces. So kindergarten was my first year. I mean, when I obviously started, I didn't go to pre-K. I didn't go any kickstart. So when Kaylin was going to pre-K, I was like devastated. I guess like I was like, but I'm glad that we did that. Like it's, I guess it messed with me because I was like, she's 4 years old.
I know.
Gonna be, I didn't want you to go to school yet last year. I didn't want you to go to school yet. But you were good, and then I think it prepared you for this year, and you were really let you talk. I'm setting you up. This girl wants the spotlight. She straight said,
So
wait. I'm the host. You gotta let me talk. Let me.
no,
No, yes.
the boss.
Oh my God, Caleb. I'm gonna ask you a question and you can talk. Okay, hold on. See, this is why you're behind the camera. You give you a little bit, you can run with it. You're crazy.
Okay.
No, you're crazy.
Okay, so I was saying you started kindergarten and you went really smooth. And you went really good. And was there any moment that you were thinking like, man, I'm sad, I want to cry?
Well, I didn't cry.
But did you think about it? Were you like sad?
Were you like nervous or sad? You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I miss my mom. I miss my dad.
A little bit. I didn't cry. I was just like a little bit.
Put the microphone.
Not a lot. That's not
Not
a
really?
lot. Yeah, not a lot.
Not a lot. Well, I'm sorry. I want to say I'm super proud of you, mommy.
So you didn't have it. You weren't sad. Or
So you weren't sad or anything.
So you weren't sad or nothing.
Nah, I wasn't sad or
I'm glad. I'm really glad you weren't, baby. You
Yeah.
did really, really good today.
Super good.
You were so happy.
Here, you can talk to her.
You were so happy. And we even ate breakfast with her in the morning. And she saw some of her old friends that are not in her class. So I think that kind of got her excited. Because last year, like, she didn't have that.
Yeah.
So now she was like, wow, I see familiar faces. So I'm really proud of you.
And then you get headphones now too.
Oh, yes. They now.
Well, not these headphones, right?
Okay.
I got like princess headphones, but mama, they're like a little bit small, but there's like things like you can slide on them, but they're not like getting big.
Well, baby, you have a small head. You don't need a big old headphone.
Yeah, I do.
You want other headphones?
Yeah, I guess
We'll go buy you some.
I want like a lot of thousand ones because I want
1,000
Yeah.
headphones?
yeah, but I want more than 100.
What are you going to do with all the
I want
headphones?
like a money like Mr. Beast.
Me too, baby. Me too. I want money like Mr.
Don't we all,
Beast.
my love?
Um,
One day.
Well, how are you gonna have 1,000 headphones and you only have 2 set of ears?
I know. And one head.
Well, Mr. Beast, like those are like just like candy money. They're just like candy money.
So it's not real money.
No.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
So-
it's not.
So I thought it was real, but I don't know how they made that for real or fake.
Yeah.
So you think Mr. Beast's money that he has is fake?
Yeah, because that's just like money. Like I don't think it's like real.
So Mr. Beast,
Interesting.
my daughter thinks your money is fake.
Yeah, you're giving people fake money.
Can you prove to her that it's real?
Yeah, but I saw like Ruby and Bonnie how like candy money they're like at the store, and I don't think if they paint the fake money, but they just like play it, but I don't think if it's real or not, so I think it's fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a lot of
Yeah.
actors and stuff that have
Yep.
real
You
money,
are totally right, baby.
but
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Beast,
yes.
going back to you, if your money's fake, let her know. If not, then you got to prove yourself.
Prove yourself
My daughter
wrong.
thinks your money's fake. I know it's real. I'm the older one here. She doesn't.
Talking about older.
Mhm.
No, it's okay. Talking about older. How old are you going to be next month?
6.
I can't believe that.
Man, I remember you were this small.
You were so little.
Oh no, that's like big. This is big.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is
So you're going to
Yeah.
be 6 years old. Any plans for your birthday party?
I want like a ladybug birthday party.
Ladybug birthday party.
I'm the boss because I'm a ladybug. Boy, I really want Leo to be kind of warm, but
Kenny.
You do. She does
That'd be
want
funny.
him to
We
be
could
kind
dress
of
him
warm.
with the blonde hair and the cat suit.
That'd be so funny.
Okay, so if you can have one present for your birthday, what would it be? One gift.
like
Only one though.
Maybe
So
it
like
could be,
you want to
well, it could be like
100.
Mr. Beast 100 gifts.
but it could be like a one.
Yeah, if there's like
I
one major
want-
gift you want.
I want a Barbie car, like a Barbie Dreamhouse car.
Wow.
So like for the Barbies or that you get to drive.
You drive or the Barbies drive?
Well, I like both because I have like a big Barbie upstairs, so she can drive with me, and they have 2 seats. So I have one right here, so when I'm like drive like that.
Nice.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
You guys heard it here first.
Trying to think what else can we ask you about school. Is there anything that you want to... Is there anything that you want to tell the
Is there anything
people
else you want to say before
or share about school?
before you leave? Anyone? Do you want to say anything else before you leave?
I really like my school because there's like a nice teacher, but sometimes she gets mad like a lot, but not very mad. That's like a little kind of mad.
Well, people get mad or teachers get upset when students don't listen,
When kids
right?
are going
So that's why you got to make
crazy.
sure you're always listening and always paying attention, right?
Guys, one at a time, one at a time.
My daughter has her mother's
This is
attitude.
hilarious. Okay, baby. Well, I
Well,
think it's time.
Thank you for being on our
And
podcast.
Thank you so much for being here with Mommy and Daddy. Do you want to say anything to your viewers? You wanna say
No, I'm
anything to them?
okay.
Huh?
I'm okay.
She wants cake.
You want cake? Or you're okay?
I want cake.
Cake?
She
We
wants
don't
cake.
have cake.
There's so much sound going on in this podcast. Like her touching the
Yeah,
wires.
Alrighty, so you want to say bye?
All right,
Really
let's say bye.
fast?
Look at the camera and say bye.
Here, sit up really fast and we'll say bye.
Look at that camera.
You guys, she's super tired, so Kaylin's
Oh,
exiting
watch your
the
headphones.
building.
Watch your headphones.
Oh, yeah, I gotta take it off.
Say bye.
Here, say bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, welcome back.
Welcome back. That was hilarious.
Sorry, I don't know if you're like really trying to watch and like you hear all those noises on the mics, but that was our daughter. So hopefully we can move towards getting mic stands where all that's gone. All the
All the
little
noise.
noise and stuff. But yeah, so I guess we're just gonna talk about this week and just kinder
Yeah.
and how everything's going now with the kindergartner in our household. How that's transitioning from summer to school year. And yeah, so how's your week or how's your day going?
Day?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I am a little bit tired. This weekend was a very busy weekend. We were just getting everything ready for Kaylin. All the school, extra school supplies. We needed some more school shopping, like clothes, shoes. So it was a very busy weekend, packed. And then on top of that, we had our church moved locations.
Yep.
So we were helping a lot with them and like just, helping them move from one place to another. So our weekend was pretty full and I feel like I didn't get enough rest. But
Yeah.
I did go to sleep at 10:30ish yesterday and I
Mhm.
could tell you it felt good, but I'm just like, I'm still tired.
Yeah, I know.
It was nice to go to sleep early though.
Yeah, it's been kind of a rough week. I think just everything's kind of been going on, helping out where we can. And then I think just like for us in general too, like we have not been on the same page, like being vulnerable and transparent with you guys. We've been not on the same page and just
No.
bumping heads and
Yes.
just little disagreements. And it's been kind of, I guess, just crazy. It's been a crazy
Yeah.
week just to regroup. And I think too, like just starting the school
Yeah.
school year, so
We literally got like in an argument after
we dropped off our daughter.
We dropped off Kaylin in the parking lot, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is not how I pictured dropping off Kaylin and ending things, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's been
It's been super crazy.
It's been crazy,
Yeah.
like just getting everything ready. I feel like we weren't prepared necessarily. Like she had everything, but we weren't prepared. Like, oh my God, Kaylin's starting kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like it was like,
Yes.
man, it's next week. And then this week went by because of the church and all that. And we literally moved all the way from 90 to downtown area. So they packed up a hall and all that and helped him out with that, painting one day, and then they're like cleaning up everything else, setting up doors. Never noticed how heavy doors are.
Oh my gosh.
Those in the building were
I feel
heavy.
like they're like metal.
I don't know. They were heavy. Like, literally took 3 of us to like set up one door.
Well, no, Lupita was doing that by herself upstairs.
I don't know how
heavy those doors were, but
I heard they're heavy. They were just as heavy.
She literally, and then a group of girls like went to help her, but
so shout out to Lupita.
I know she was throwing the house down those couple of weeks. Just
she is her.
She really is.
She is her,
and she's single, y'all.
Yeah,
Lupita, if you hear this, love you.
But yeah, and doing all that, getting Kaylin ready for school. My sister, shouts out to my sister Rena. She got Kay some shoes for school. Then my mother-in-law got some more shoes for her. Then my Gigi got her another pair of shoes and clothes and
truly
snacks.
So
and man, so it's just a lot of people don't have that support from their grandparents, or maybe or
family in general.
Yeah. And so big shout out, thanks to family, and I just can't wait I could do that for them when they have their kids, and even my kids in the future.
Mom, your sisters.
Well, yeah. Well, I met my sister in my head. Yeah. So and then grandma, just they always come through.
Yes, they do
when they can. So, but yeah, she appreciated everything, and it was really good. Going into now, kicking off from summer, staying up late.
Yeah.
Watching the kids get to watch their TV, their little shows that they want to watch when they go to bed.
It's still a rough transition, but yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like we don't lead up to it. Like, it was just like cold turkey, like, okay, no more shows. We're watching bedtime lullabies, or...
Which I hear is very common. Like, I don't know, if we're being, like, realistic here, like, of course I read stuff and it says, like, make sure like to start training your kid 2 weeks before school starts, like to sleep early. And then like I ask other moms, like, oh no, like literally like the next day I'm just like, okay, I gotta go sleep at 8. And I'm just like, you don't do the whole 2 week thing? And they're just like, girl.
Yeah, no.
Like no one does that.
I think we wanted to, because we even said
I mean, I'm sure it's great.
Yeah.
For them to start training.
I mean, we even said, we're like, oh, okay, we're gonna put Kaylin to bed early, both of them, try and get them ready. And then later in the week, we were helping out at the church, and then we're staying there till like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and, it was pretty rough.
So, but yeah, and Kaylin, I think now that she woke up and she went to school, she came out of school, she was tired. She never takes naps. Oh my gosh, no. She never takes naps.
She's never for naps. She doesn't like it. Like, she'll just be like, Mommy, you take a nap. And she'll just be...
she'll just be up. Yeah. And like literally my mom sent me a picture and she's like, I'm trying to keep her up, but she fell asleep. I was like, let her sleep for 20 minutes. So I'm hoping that she's upstairs now and she's actually, because earlier she looked kind of sleepy.
Yeah.
So hopefully she
was really excited to be on the podcast and talk to you guys.
Yeah. So I know it made her day. And then the stuff she says is crazy.
She's a character.
That's funny.
So I'm hoping you guys got a kick out of her.
Yeah. It's crazy. So so kindergarten, joining that. I wasn't nervous this year than I was the last year, and I felt more comfortable because she knew everybody there. Yeah. She knew the school, and it was just routine for her, so I was a lot comfortable. But yeah, I think today was kind of weird because just miscommunication on our end, because like I said, we haven't been the best of parents or married couple this week.
Well, not even. Yeah, I think just spouses.
Yeah, it was just one of those weeks. And then just today was just kind of crazy before work because I really requested that we were going to get off. I was going to show up late, so my boss already knew that. And then Dorothy just got a new job too, so I thought she let her boss know. Well, you did.
I did, but I mean, I just started this job, so like I wasn't trying to be like an hour or 2 hours late. So it was very bad communication because my mind, I'm like, okay, we're gonna I didn't even know we were gonna eat breakfast, but I kind of went along with that. I was like, oh, okay, sure. So we got down, we ate breakfast with her, and like time's ticking. I'm like,
In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna be late, so I'm gonna stay here
And
till the last minute.
yeah, and think the latest or after 7:45 they're tardy. So in my head, I'm just like, you want to be here till 7:45?
And I'm like, yep.
I'm like, your child's gonna be tardy.
Because we had Liam too,
Yeah, we had Liam.
and usually my mom takes care of Liam when we go to work. So it was gonna drop him off first, but literally I was like, no, like I want him to be with his sister as she goes to school. And I got him dressed. He came with us, and we got there to the school. We got down, but we got there really early. Like we were there before the teachers were there. Like it was literally
Yeah, we got there really
like
early.
6:45.
We got there at 6:45ish. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, man, we're really early. So
Yeah.
we wait till 7, get down, let her get her breakfast, whatever it was. And then we're just talking, there, and then she sees her friends. And I guess for me, like me processing like what happened when we went on today is that like that's my little girl. So I'm just like, okay, like I'm trying to like soak up as much as I can of her. Like you only get to go to kindergarten once, so I'm a very sensitive person, and like my thing is like nostalgia. Like I think of stuff when I was a kid, so I'm just like, man, like I want to like sit in this moment like with her in this moment. So I already told my boss I'm gonna be late and got all that situated a week before. So as I'm there, I'm just kind of seeing her and then seeing her how she interacts with her friends, and then Liam's here too. And then so yeah, my mind was set just to be there till 7:45 and then see her walk and everything. And knowing Dorothy, she has her job and she's like, okay, are you ready to go? And I'm like, bro, it's only 7:16. Like we're like, and I was like, well, if you need to go, you go. I'll take the kids I'll take Liam, to my mom's. And you're like, well, what are you planning to do? And that's when everything kind of was happening. So I was like, okay, well, it was already like 7:30 probably. And I was like, okay, we'll go. And then found out that they go to another room and then the teacher picks them up. So I was like, okay, cool. And she just left. She was cool. Like, no, like, I miss you guys. And then she just kind of went.
No,
so
yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Like, and it was getting kind of busy. Like the teacher was like, hey,
Yeah.
So they were just kind of going everywhere. First day of school, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we kind of go to the car, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to go to work. And then you're telling me, well,
I was like, I thought you said you're gonna take Liam, and then you're like, yeah, if we stayed there like late, and in my head I'm like, it's 7:30. Like I don't understand. Like, so then that just
that was my thing, because I was like, well, I would take Liam if you left already. Like if you left early, and then I will be here till whatever time, and then I'll take him. So as we dropped off Kaylin and then we were leaving, my mind was like, okay, you're gonna go to work this way, so you can drop him off as you go to work, because no one's waiting for Kaylin anymore. So yeah, that whole thing happened, and then you're like, well, you need to take him. Like I can't be late for work, which I understood. Like you don't want to look bad at your job, but I guess like just for me, it was like, well, my boss knows I'm late. You should have told your boss. You said you're in the good, but I guess I don't know.
And yeah, everyone knew that I was gonna be late. It's just like, how late is?
I mean, you weren't 2 hours late.
No. I got there like at 8:30. I clocked in like at 8:35.
No, okay. So you're like 30 minutes.
So I was like 35 minutes late, which I was anticipating an hour, but I was like, I don't want to be an hour late. Like it's only been 3 weeks at this job, so in my head I'm like, I really can't, like, I can't risk it at this point. Like, but yeah, but like I misunderstood something else when you told me about Liam, because I was like, well, I gotta go. You're like, well, then I'll just take Liam when we leave, because you wanted me to stay there till like 8.
Yeah, I wanted to stay there late.
And I was like, okay, go. Well, I'm gonna be late. Well, you were like, well, don't they know? And I said, well, yeah, but like I'm not, like I was saying, like I'm not expecting to be like super super late. And you're like, well, if that's the case, then I'll just take Liam. Like, and then I said, I didn't say anything, but I'm just like, okay. And then you're like, well, if you need to, you could leave. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave. Like, I'm not going to leave and just, I just didn't want to be that kind of parent. But all in all, it was just really bad communication.
Yeah, and then
Then it sucks too because we go in 2 separate cars.
yeah.
So we can't talk about what we're going to do.
No, I didn't want to talk to you.
Because, no, I'm talking about like before.
Oh, sorry.
Before.
My emotions
You
were
didn't
there. I was
like
like, I
me.
don't want to talk to you.
You didn't want to talk to me before in the morning? You were so sweet in the morning.
No, I'm talking about after the
No,
whole...
yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the morning, I was pretty crazy. Where I'm getting ready, he's getting ready, and then we have to get the kids ready. I have to get... So, like, there's really no time to communicate.
Yeah.
So, like, usually it's always, like, in the car when we're going to communicate.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Yep.
So, I was like, I think that would have been better. But because we have 2 cars...
The game plan.
Yeah. We can't talk, and... You go to work and then, so it was just a lot.
And like we did everything well. I think we did everything well. Like
we prepared
we had
for...
we had the clothes, we had the
Yes.
backpack. Like you were getting her hair done, and then I came and put her tag.
Oh, yeah.
Looked through her stuff, came and put her tag through her on our backpack, got her water bottle ready, and so I felt like we were good. But yeah, it was just the communication.
That literal moment, like
yeah,
the energy shifted so bad in that little cafeteria.
yeah.
And I was just like, I just went in the car and I was like, I just need a debrief right now because this is just not where it's going.
Yeah.
And then you come in and you're like, you're not going to put your son in the car? And in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to put my son in the car.
Like, man, like I felt like in that moment.
After
like,
you
we
just
weren't,
like
we
got
weren't
mad at me.
yelling, like we weren't screaming at each other.
No. And there was like a lot of people because there's like parents like dropping off their kids.
Mm-hmm. But
So I'm
like I just felt like
why like what's because I don't want them to like see that we're like in an altercation.
yeah, like I was doing the car seat because I have a car seat,
I think
and that car
triggered
seat,
you more.
yes, because like I'm trying to figure this thing out, and like the straps are not on the little hinge thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is the right one stuck, but it's not even latched to that one? And I'm like, why is this one all loose? So I'm trying to put my hand back there, and it's just like not. And then you're just mouthing off over here.
In between
and
that,
I'm just like, oh
like,
my God, I'm trying to figure this
mouthing.
out. And then I'm trying to communicate.
And
And,
I'm like,
Liam's in the car.
I was like, you don't treat me right, and da da da. You're like, I could always treat
I was
you.
like,
I could always treat you worse. And I'm like, what does that mean?
I was like, it could always be worse.
Such
man.
an insult.
But yeah, and then that was happening, and then I finally like get it, but it's not poor thing. Like it wasn't even correctly because like
he didn't go in right.
no, well he got in the seat, so I go to the car, and then you're in the front seat, and he's unbuckled already, but he's just like sitting there. I'm like, you're not gonna bring him over here? Like you're just gonna. And you just didn't say anything. I was like, man. And in that moment, I felt like we were like a custody, like we
were fighting over our kids, and
we were co-parenting and like fighting over our kids because we had both separate cars. And I bet somebody from the outside would be like, oh man, like they're trying to make it work, like co-parenting on first day of school, and like it's just bad. And no, I was just And then I get him and put him in the chair, and like instead of going through the strap backwards, I went through like the side. Just so I can, because it connected back there. But it was so tight, so his arms were like this like the whole time. And I'm like, okay, grandma's house is only like 8 minutes away, so let's go over there. And, but he was cool. He had the phone, and like,
he was
he was
chilling.
watching his little cartoons in the morning. And he got a Gigi's, and he ran. And
how late were you?
I was an hour.
I'm scared. Okay.
I was an hour. I already knew I was
Okay.
And then actually I stayed late today, like just finishing up some
I saw
stuff.
that. You got home a little late today.
Yeah,
Okay.
stuck in traffic, but I only had to make up 30 minutes, so similar to your schedule.
Nice.
So I'll probably do that tomorrow as I go in early, or
and that's a good thing about what you're able to do that. At my job, I can't do that.
yeah, I can try to. Well, now I'm dropping off the kids, or we gotta.
Yeah.
So day 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, day 2.
We're gonna try.
So like literally, we were so prepared for what was gonna happen this week that I mentally was trying to prepare on because I started a new job, obviously, and I was mentally trying to prepare how we were going to navigate taking 2 kids because one goes one place and one goes the other. So I wasn't mentally there, and I felt so sad because my daughter's going to kindergarten, And I was just so caught up on everything else that I didn't get that moment to like really enjoy it, because I'm like worried about like I need to go to work, I can't be late, like I'm only 3 weeks in, and like what if I get fired? So if there's I mean the way it happened, I didn't know that her schooling and me starting a new job were gonna happen at the same time. But so now we're just like in the process of trying to figure out what's gonna happen. But the good thing is my 8 to 4:30 is only for training. And after my training, I start a new schedule, which is a little bit later in the morning. So this week is just a lot of trial and error. But I'm assuming you figured out today that taking Liam is probably not the best.
I took Liam, and then he was, I saw all the cars, but then when I got on, it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
I just saw your text and I liked it. I'm like,
yeah, we didn't communicate at all. Didn't communicate at all. It was bad parenting on our side, but I know I just needed our space, and then I was already dealing with stuff at work. Nothing bad, but just in general. So that was able to occupy me. And, you know. And
I was at work, so I don't like. I just kind of like whatever.
Yeah. So, but I'm sorry though. I'm sorry the way. I'm sorry the way everything went, but you know. But I think.
You're so sweet.
I think
shake my head. Was this an agreement?
No, but I think too. Like this is just both. Like going back to the past episode, like I think like it's just both of us, the way we were raised. Like I'm not saying anything bad, like no shots or nothing.
What are you trying to say?
But you know, it's just like I guess I was trying to live in the moment and just really not be sappy, you know. But I wanted to be like I was just like kind of like you know like. She was getting out of the cafeteria or their tray, and I'm like taking pictures and stuff, and like you know.
And I love that you did that because like a lot of people like you don't get those kind of pictures.
Yeah,
ever.
you don't. Yeah. And you know, I was trying to.
I wish it would have been you though.
Yeah. So
only because like I feel like the mom role is so, how do I say, typical.
Yeah.
So like you don't see a dad do that.
Yeah.
Which I love how this day and age it's more modern, and I don't know if it's more modernized. I don't know what it is, but a lot of dads are stepping up to their plate now, which I love to see. Like it's not only moms anymore. Like back in like the 1970s or even like me as growing up, like my mom had to do everything. As far as your mom too, you know, like she stayed at home and she did everything. So it's nice to see other dads like stepping up and doing that. So I say that in like an aspect, like I wish I would have captured that for you, because like it's special. Like I could do that every other day, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's last year you only took her to school once, and you only picked her up like less than a handful of times.
Yeah.
Your mom picks her up all the time, and I'm the one dropping her off. But hey, the roles might change this time.
Yeah. I might be the one just dropping her off.
Yeah.
But
which is good, because like you get to at least have that, and she'll remember that, because who knows like later on in the future like what's gonna happen. Like it might just be me, the typical mom dropping off the daughter. So so I was just like, I guess I wanted to just be in that moment of just seeing her, and then you of course like you're in that moment, but like you can do like 5 minutes and you're like, okay, I'm good. I'm like, I'm over it. You know, and then of course you're thinking about my mind with my
work and all these other things, and you know, so like I guess in my mind I'm just like, no, time can stop. Like time is stopping. I can care less about what's going on. Like I'm just focusing on this, and then you know, but again, I understand because it's your new job. You want to make a good impression. You've been doing really good.
If it was a job that I was there for like years, of course, I'd be like nonchalant. But it was really hard. And if there was something I would have changed in that moment, it's probably just like the job situation. But again, like I wasn't planning that to coincide with each other.
And it's a good thing. It's a good
learning moment, I guess.
And then the job too is just good in general, because like it's gonna help benefit our family and all that. So
I will say, when I was posting that picture, I did cry. Like I was tearing up because I posted a picture of Kaylin, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I always tell her, like, you know, just like, baby, like stop growing up or whatever. Like you're growing up on me. And like always, like I've noticed her response is like, mommy, like I don't want to grow up. Like I want to be with you. Like, I want to be with you forever. And I was recently talking to, I think, your mom and your sisters and even you, like, how she's only 6, but she has such a great understanding of, like, knowing, like, we're not going to be here forever. And I'm not going to be 6 or 5 forever. And I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be, you know, whoever she wants to be. And I love that she knows that, but also, like, a part of me, like, hurts because I'm like, ugh, like, you know that. And it's like, kids your age, like, probably don't know that. And it's great knowing that she knows that, because she could grow up understanding that and not be fearful of it. I know there's moments where she does get scared that someone might pass, but there's been so much passing in our families as well that she understands, like, we're not going to be here forever. So I was doing that post and I was, like, crying. I was, like, tearing up, and I said, I can't believe she's 6, but she amazes me in so many ways, and truly so thankful for that girl. She's amazing.
Yeah, you got me.
I'm sorry, babe.
Camera cuts to me and I'm just like,
see, like, I could handle it well. I could stop myself.
I was trying to, like, not cry at all. Like, I
was like, man, this is the moment, like, everyone's gonna see me cry.
they're
Sorry.
used to me crying.
Sorry
so.
to let you down, guys. I was almost there.
You were there. Your eyes were getting really glossy.
I was there.
I'm there.
But yeah, this is gonna be, like, literally our whole year, taking kids to school.
Yeah, for the remaining of the year.
Or taking one kid to school, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For the remaining of the year.
And then I was thinking about Liam too. I was like, oh my God, like, I'm not
I don't even want to start with him. I don't even want to start.
I'm like, man, I'm not ready for him to go.
He
like,
scares me. He scares me a little bit.
He's just, yeah. Like,
he's a crazy boy, but he's the sweetest little boy,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. This wasn't meaning for this to be, like, I feel like this episode's, like, everywhere. But I think it's in a good way.
Emotions,
I think you were just being authentic and just letting you guys know, like, the insights of what really happens.
I can't stop. Oh my God. This podcast is probably going to end early. Just.
Yes. If you
yeah.
are an emotional person, you will be like this when your kids are not in school. You will be a wreck.
Yeah.
When they start school.
It's I don't want to break down, but I probably am. But it's just like, you have, like, the sweetest person, like, you know, because Caitlin's so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to post this, like, but, you know, she's just the biggest, like, biggest. To post this. She has the biggest heart for people. Like, people could be treating her ugly, and she'll just still, like. She'll still try to be there for them. And, you know, it's just, you want I guess, you know better because you're the parent, you know? And it's just that people just mean in this world that they take advantage of that. You know, so you're just like, man, like, I hope, like, we always try to teach her to do the right thing, to be the better person, to be the nicer person, you know, to look out for people. And it's just, you don't know what this world's going to do or how it's going to treat her. You just hope and pray that, you know, that she does well and that people like her for who she is. And, you know, bullying and social media and all that's scary, just how it could, I guess, turn on people or just turn on, you know, just turn on. It could be a bad tool that people can use towards people, just in general, other people.
Yeah.
And thank God our daughter's at kindergarten right now, you know. But just hope and just pray for all the children that they learn that humanity of people, that they can be there for each other and they could just love, you know. And that's one thing that we try to do as parents, is just show love towards, because that's our biggest commandment, or the one commandment that God tells us, just love others, love people. And we try to represent that wellly. Oh, is that even a word? We we like to represent that, or I guess to show that to our kids that we
Implicate
love
that.
people.
Mhm.
Yeah, and and
It's not always easy, but
well, yeah, I can't even love you
It's-
sometimes. I'm like, ugh, because, but it's just our kids are just they're just a blessing,
Yeah.
and just promises from God that He just allowed us to watch over, and those are his, He watches them
yeah.
as they're in school. I had to stop and like think about like, oh my God, my daughter's in school today. I did that like 4 times today. I was like, man, like I get so caught up in what I'm doing, and I just
Yeah.
kind of like pray for her like real quick, and hope that everything's going good. But I mean, she had a great teacher
Yes.
that we met, and just the students and some of the parents that we saw.
Yeah.
You kind of create that friendship, like, oh, you're so and so's mom, and
Yeah,
so,
we have like a few parents that we know.
yeah.
Which is good.
So it was good. So
yeah.
and day 1 of
Day 1 of
kindergarten,
kinder.
and then we'll see how the rest goes. But
Yeah.
it's quiet up there, so I'm pretty sure they're asleep now.
I hope so.
And so I guess to lighten up the mood, I want to kind of talk about why, because I saw this on the story today. Why do wives like to take their husbands' clean T-shirts and wear them as around the house? Like,
Oh, that's me.
yes, it's
I
you.
love wearing your shirts.
I saw Lucas and Carla. And
Oh, did they post that? Really?
yeah, she posted it, and she I don't know if she's just trying to get a reaction out of him, but
Uh-huh.
I think they all had him on, him and his daughters,
The
or
girls
her and
too.
her daughters.
Yeah.
And but they're like, yeah, like I like it because it's comfortable and all that. But
Literally.
I was just like thinking, I was like, man, like those are clean shirts though, like you wear during the day, and like you're using my shirt.
I felt so bad because I did that the other day, and it was clean laundry, and I just needed if there's one thing I'm gonna be in at the house is Gilbert's shirt. Like you will never see me like, maybe, I mean obviously this is not Gilbert's, it's mine, but you always see me in a sweater in the pod because it's freezing
It's not for
as ice in here. I'm literally right under the vent.
The vent's going that way.
I feel it on my feet. Anyways, you always see me in a sweater, or you always see me. I mean, you probably won't see me, but if I'm at the house, I'm always wearing Gilbert's shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Never fails. That is what I'm wearing to get comfortable, to go to bed, to everything.
And like sometimes it's like I'm looking for a shirt, and then she's wearing it, and I'm like, bro, I was looking for that shirt, and then
I'm like, you want it? I can take it off and get another one.
for
Switch.
real. They just keep
Switcheroo.
going, like had like 7 shirts clean, and then I have 3 left, and I'm like, where's the other ones at? So it's
No, yeah.
it's been
I
crazy.
think it's a comfort thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I should
That's
just
funny.
buy a bunch of shirts and just just
Designate them.
designate those. Okay, these are your shirts.
Pretend that you're buying them for you.
Yeah.
And then I wear
That'd
them.
be funny. That'd be funny. So,
Oh, that's hilarious.
but yeah, and then also too, the heat wave is supposed to hit.
Oh, it felt so hot today.
Man, thank God the AC's fixed in the car, because man, it
You
felt
fixed it at a
good.
great time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, supposedly my friend Gilbert, shout out to Del Loco, he came by the shop today, and he picked up his shirt, but he was saying that it's supposed to hit to like 110, 115. And it's supposed to be like the highest.
I did get a notification about that.
The highest San Antonio has seen, like record breaking. So I think it's gonna be on Wednesday, and they're already preparing for that, like electricity and all that as well. So we'll see how it goes. So by the time you guys watch this, it's already been done. But hopefully,
Yeah, the heat wave would have been over already. So
but hopefully you keep.
I hope you guys survived out there in that
ACs
heat
on.
wave. Yeah.
So I mean,
Keep
usually
your doggies in and your babies in too.
yeah.
Babies and
Yeah.
doggies.
Yes, don't go outside and man.
Don't go outside if you don't need to go outside.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't do it. It's scary out there.
Yeah, so
Oh, you reminded me. I mean, by the time you guys see this, you would probably know. But Dunkin' Donuts has their... Because I'm like, I can't wait for fall. Like, in my head, I'm thinking about, I can't wait for fall. I can't wait for cold.
yeah, let's talk about that.
I cannot wait for the first cold front. I know I'm going to be, like, crying like a big baby because it's cold. But I take the cold over how
heat.
hot it is outside.
Yeah, I think everybody's ready.
I just don't like my face melting all the time. But anyways, Dunkin' Donuts has their pumpkin spice latte syrup available. Just want to let you know.
Inside?
You're welcome.
Or like in the store? Or just
Yeah, you could order a drink, like any kind of coffee, and add your pumpkin in there. I know Starbucks is coming out with theirs next week.
But I think it's too. I mean, obviously
I
it's
don't
too
know.
hot. But like, I know the hype because everybody like I feel like 2 years ago, pumpkin spice was like the phase.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
everybody wanted pumpkin spice. Everybody wanted, and then now it's like they hear that and then they drop it even sooner.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh, like,
And last year was
it's
around
still
August.
summertime.
I
Like,
know.
I'm just like,
But
when like I feel like the holidays are in October, November. You got Halloween.
You're
and
not
then-
wrong. Yeah, yeah.
So like, let it be that month. Like, dropping it in October. Like,
Well,
even though in Texas it gets San Antonio is like hot. Like, it doesn't feel like October, but like let that be the month. Like, you have Mexican Heritage Month. You have
but you have to think about the other states, and I think Texas doesn't have all 4 seasons fully, so Starbucks is going to do what's best for all the states.
But is it though? Like, really?
I mean,
like,
I don't know if other states. I mean, the only place that I could say that it may be cooler is Colorado, but I can't fend for the other ones. But if you think about it, I was thinking about this. I was like, why do Starbucks and every other coffee shop or like Dunkin' Donuts, a big coffee place, like release their fall things so early?
to make money.
Yes, but when you go to school, they always say, "Oh, are you going to register your kid for the fall?"
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, the fall. And I'm like, fall is not until like October, at least September.
Yeah.
But fall is like in August.
Yeah.
Not calendar wise, because calendar wise is the first day of fall is like September the 20 something or something
Yeah,
like that. And
yeah.
it's still like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So I want to say they probably, excuse me, follow that calendar. But do you ever think about that? Like, why is school, their season is like fall? Like, every time you start school, it's always going to be on the fall.
The fall semester.
It's not going to be summer.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, did you sign up your kid for summer?
Yeah.
No, because my kid's in summer.
Mm-hmm.
They're on vacation.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, I was thinking about it. I was like,
It's like
maybe.
It's like they bunched it up.
Probably.
Like, oh, this is the fall. Like,
Yeah.
but in reality, the 2 months, October, November is actually the fall.
It doesn't truly get cold here either until like
doesn't.
November.
Just waiting for that nice
Ugh,
breeze
I
to
know.
hit.
I need
and then
something.
little cold front. You can open the windows and just
Let the breeze
mop
come
the
in.
house with Fabuloso and then let it just air out. And, so. Yeah,
That's funny.
my grass is crispy. It's hot out there. Like, you put
grass is
water in the
sad.
dog bowl and like it evaporates, and it's just it's
Stella's
sad.
always the time I'm like, Stella, you're
Yeah, it's
being
so
dramatic.
hot, and it's just like, man. So
Yeah.
even the kids, they're outside on the trampoline, and man, they're there for like
Dude.
3 minutes, and they're like, all right.
Tomatoes.
And Liam's like, Dada, go inside. And I'm like, dude, you just.
He's like, I can't.
And
with
their
this.
face is so red.
Yeah.
And like, shout out to Kaylin, because she's out there. She wants to be with Stella. So she's like, oh, I'm just going to sit down here, Dad. And then she's just there. She takes a little Minnie Mouse chair out there, and she just sits down. And
She's so cute.
she's just sitting down there. She's trying to like get used to with Stella, like jumping and stuff. So
yeah.
Stella was calm, and she was calming her down. She's just there, and she's like, hey, take a picture of me so you can send to Mom, because you were inside. And then I took a picture, and
So
she was
cute.
just smiling. She was all red. Poor thing. So, but yeah.
Can't wait
so-
for fall.
I know, fall. Then we got the holidays. We got birthdays, and then we got Christmas. Oh,
We only have 4 more
Thanksgiving.
months of this year. That's insane.
and
to
then it's
me.
year 25.
I can't.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. So, but yeah, guys, that's all we have for
That
today.
is all we have. I hope you enjoyed that.
Hope you enjoy the segment with our daughter,
Yes.
and we'll try to bring her on here. I want to do like a questionnaire for her, and maybe
That'd be
ask her the
cute.
questions what you guys want to ask her,
Yeah.
and then see her answers. They're just, if you talk to her, she's a very interesting little girl.
She is.
She's smart,
The
but
things she says, I'm like, where did you get that from?
or the way she bunches up things, like
Mhm.
it's just like girl, I'm like the Mr. Beast thing. Like, what the heck? Like,
We don't even watch that.
we watch
often,
it once in a while. Yeah.
And the fact that I mean, they say that kids' brains are sponges, and literally, like,
so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we
guys,
we love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Like I said, please help us out on YouTube, Spotify. Listen to those podcasts, and then just like these videos and help us out tremendously. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Next episode, we're going to talk about baby tantrums. So stay on the lookout for that, because we have a story for you. All right, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
This has been another episode of the Homebody Podcast with